Pisces, hello and welcome to your November 2024 Taroscopes with me, Intuitive Rene. I have got an oracle deck on the table here, which I'm going to start shuffling. And while I'm shuffling that, I just want to explain when I refer to Pisces, who and what am I referring to? Well, Pisces, I'm referring to all of you who have your birthday during Pisces season. So if your sun sign is Pisces, I am definitely absolutely referring to you. But I am also referring to you if you have a Pisces moon or if you have a Pisces rising. So if you've had your astrological chart done and you know that you've got your sun, your moon, or your rising sign in Pisces, then this reading is for you. The oracle deck that I'm shuffling here at the moment is made up in two parts. It's called the Word of the Year Oracle, and on each part of the deck is a single word, and when you put the two words together, it brings you a beautiful phrase. So Pisces, I'm looking for a phrase for you, which is going to be your theme for November 2024. So I've already got a card from the orange, and I'm now taking a card from the green. Let's see which one I want. Actually, I want that one over there. And that's going to give us the theme for November 2024 for all Pisces. And then we will get on to all the other stuff. So let's have a look, Pisces. Your theme is simple. Simple's good. Simple is good. Oh, if I can pick it up. Simple action. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Simple action, Pisces. I think that's fabulous. Right, let's put simple action over there as a reminder as to what your theme is for the month. And Pisces, this is the tarot deck that I'm working with this month. This is the Vintage Pam, and I'm going to give it a shuffle while we chat about simple action. What I like about simple action is that it makes sense. It's not overcomplicated. It's not fancy. It's not over the top. It's like it's simple and it's action. You know, because sometimes we humans have this tendency to overcomplicate things, you know, like if you think about, sorry, I need to cough. Let me pause for a second. That's what happens when you've been talking all day. So we, as humans, we have this tendency to overcomplicate our things, overcomplicate our actions, instead of just, you know, keeping it simple. Have you ever heard of the KISS principle? Keep it simple, stupid, right? So we need to keep our actions simple. We need to do what needs to be done, and only that. Not overcomplicate it, not over dramatize it, not over anything. Simple action is always enough. And I think that's the message for you, Pisces. We're obviously going to see what the cards say, but I feel immediately like the message is for you is that sometimes understanding how much is enough, you know, because overcomplicating things or overdoing things can sometimes just get us into trouble. So we need to stay simple, we need to stay easy, we need to constantly be busy and keep ourselves moving forward, but we need to just simplify everything, not overcomplicate things, not overcomplicate the thoughts behind the actions, and certainly not overcomplicating the actions themselves. Right, let's cut the tarot deck and let's see what the message is that comes through. First card we have is the glorious 10 of Cups. The second card we have is the not so glorious 9 of Wands. The next card we have is the beautiful 6 of Wands, followed by the Moon. And our final card, Pisces, we have is the Ace of Cups. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Okay. Simple action as your theme, Pisces. We're starting off, it's about the stuff at home. We need to keep things simple. We need to keep things light. We need to keep things progressing and moving without the complex drama that goes with it. This is about having the perfect happy home, the perfect happy lifestyle, okay? And the way that you're going to have that is by simple action, not over dramatizing, not overdoing, not over anything. It's about keeping everything happy, peaceful, tranquil, and calm in the home environment. We then have the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands has got no simple about it, right? There's nothing simple about the 9 of Wands. There is a lot of action with the 9 of Wands. But if you look at our person over there, he's got a bandage on his head. He's got a bandage on his arm. He's a little bit feeling like, oh my gosh, it's been a long, hard, difficult, challenging journey. The 9 of Wands is the card of getting 90% of the way through what it is that you're wanting to achieve, and then having that feeling of, oh, I just don't know if I can do it. I just don't know if I have the follow through. I just don't know if I have the energy to see this through to the end. The 9 of Wands is that card of feeling like I don't know if I can. Okay, that kind of feeling of, oh, I just don't have the energy, I just don't have the willpower, I don't know if I can do this. So we need to understand, Pisces, that you jump between this perfect happy home, overwhelm. Everything's great, overwhelm. Everything's great, overwhelm. Everything's great. Because here we have the Six of Swords, Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is the card of what we call victory. It's the card of accomplishment and achievement, but it's the card of being acknowledged by other people for what it is that you've achieved, for what it is that you've done. So you need to understand that you've been working so hard. And while you've been working so hard, nobody's paid you any attention. Nobody has noticed all the effort that you've put into making your home beautiful. Nobody's noticed. And when I talk about making your home beautiful, I'm not just talking the furnishings. I'm not just talking about the physical. I'm talking about the emotion, the energy, the attitude, the atmosphere, you know, all of those things that go into making your life perfect. Nobody's noticed all the effort that you've put into it. It's gone unnoticed. So you're now at that point of your life thinking, oh, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I want to. But the truth of the matter is, you're literally at breakthrough point. Okay? This is the month where simple action is going to yield the biggest response. Simple action is going to yield the biggest response. So there is definitely reason for success, reason for celebration. There's definitely acknowledgement. But I have to say to you, Pisces, that this victory, this success, and this acknowledgement, which comes after all the hard work in making your home happy and beautiful and content and satisfied, brings out fear. The fear is, what next? Because you've worked so hard, because you've tried so hard, because you've put so much effort into creating this life, this home, this happy environment that you're in at the moment, you're so afraid that if you finish, if you complete, if it happens, everybody's going to be like, yeah, you're happy, happy, happy. But then what? But then what? So it's almost like you're afraid to finish. You're afraid to see it through to the end. You're afraid to see it complete, because then what? And sometimes this fear actually prevents us from achieving anything. So for the month of November, you're going to focus on simple steps, simple action. You're not going to overcomplicate things, because the overwhelm is going to prevent you from making any progress. So take it slow, take it simple, keep it light, keep it uncomplicated. And you won't then have this overwhelming fear of what next, because simple steps will lead you to simple answers, simple truth, and simple outcomes. The moon is the card of needing to face your fears. So in other words, Pisces, as much as the fear is there, you have to do it. You have to see this through. You have to succeed. You have to complete. You have to move forward. You have to move forward. Simple steps. We're not going to complicate it. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, kind of scenario. It's going to be like, yay, scenario. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Pisces, let me start that again. Ace of Cups is the card of bringing new emotion into your life, a new connection, a new experience, a new circumstance that is going to let your cup overflow with love, let your cup overflow with happiness. Simple action. So I am going to say to you, Pisces, that throughout the whole month of November, anytime you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, anytime you find yourself feeling afraid, scared, apprehensive, I'm going to say overwhelmed again. Anytime you find yourself feeling any of those kind of emotions, what you need to do is you need to remind yourself, simple actions. Do one little thing. Do one little thing to change, to move, to adjust, to reevaluate, to whatever. One little step at a time. I am now busy shuffling another little oracle deck. This is another one that I purchased online years and years and years ago. This oracle deck is made up of symbols from the tarot. So for example, this rainbow with the 10 cups is one of the cards that's in here. That victory wreath is one of the cards that are in here. Gosh, what's the word? Dove is one of the cards that are in here. So it's aspects of the tarot that have been put together into an oracle deck. So I printed, I cut, I laminated years and years and years ago. And yeah, let's see what it brings. I'm going to draw a few cards from this deck to complement and to finish off the story that we have over there. Right, oh gosh, I am shuffling so badly. Okay, Pisces, let's cut the deck and let's draw out our first card. So the first one we have is the sunflower. I love sunflowers. My favorite flower in the whole world is the sunflower. We also have the anxiety. We have the anxiety. It makes sense. Then we have the secrets. Notice it's the same. It's the same. I will tidy up the cards in a second. We have the wheel. And finally, we have the decision. Right. Let's tidy up here a little bit first of all, just so that we can see everything that we need to see and that everything is neat and tidy. Okay. I think that's good enough. All right. So we were talking about happy home, because I know, Pisces, that's the thing that's most important to you, is having a happy home, a place where you feel content, a place where you feel comfortable. We've got the sunflower. What are sunflowers? Sunflowers are a very simple plant that when you look at it just brings you so much joy. A very simple plant. What does a sunflower do? Well, besides for making sunflower seeds, which are a source of nutrients and a source of sustenance and all of that, besides for making us happy, because you can't look at a sunflower and be sad. It's not possible, okay? But sunflowers also, they follow the sun. Every morning the sun comes up and they follow the sun through the whole day, and at the end of the day they go to sleep when the sun goes to sleep. Why are they following the sun? Because they're grabbing warmth, they're grabbing energy, they're grabbing vitality from the sun that they use to grow. So sunflowers are amazing in that way. So basically what it's saying is simple action. Just follow the sun. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to over-strategize it. Just follow the light. Just follow the light, Aquarius. Aquarius, listen to me, Pisces. Just follow the light. Home is where your heart is. Home is where you are happiest. Simple action is just to follow the light and to focus on bringing light into your life. We had the Nine of Wands, and I said to you, it's the card of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you've been working so hard and you just don't know if you have the energy to finish it. And then we have the anxiety card with it. I haven't counted how many swords are, but I can tell you there's a whole lot. In tarot, this would be the Nine of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, and now it would be the Nine of Swords. And it is the card of stress and anxiety. It's the card of overwhelm. So it's, again, Spirit acknowledging how overwhelmed you're feeling at the moment, how overburdened you're feeling at the moment, and how you're feeling as if you just want everything to go away. There is definitely this feeling. So we need simple action, because right now the state of stress, the state of anxiety, the state of overwhelm is a lot. So simple action is definitely the way that you need to work through, move through the month of November. We had success and victory, but we've got the secrets. Now, what's interesting with this is, as soon as I saw it, I know that the secrets comes from the moon, but it doesn't have an association. So we're not reading it as the moon card. We're reading it as the secrets, okay? Now, the secret here is that this moon actually is a crescent, a half, and a full moon all at once. And if you want to, you can even say it's the sun as well. But it's all the different phases of the moon. The fact that it's called it the secrets is basically, and it's connected here to your Six of Wands, which is the card of victory and success. It's basically saying to you that sometimes your victories and sometimes your successes are internal, okay? Simple action. We're having the success and the victories within ourselves. We don't necessarily need to blab it out to the world. That sometimes we're going to be grateful for the small wins, for the small victories, and we're just going to know it within ourselves that we have succeeded and that we have accomplished. We don't necessarily need all the external validation, because external validation just puts additional pressure on us. So sometimes it's about internalizing the successes that you have been experiencing. Pay attention to the compliments that people are giving you. Pay attention to the comments that people are giving you. And when it makes you feel good, hold on to that. Keep that to yourself. It doesn't need to be external. We had the moon card, which was said to you is about moving forward, facing your fears, and making some progress. We have the wheel from the Wheel of Fortune card, and the wheel is saying karma. The wheel turns. You cannot stand still. You cannot stop progress. You cannot stop the wheel from turning. So whatever it is that's going on in your life at the moment, whatever this overwhelm is, you want a happy, safe, content household, but there is the stress and anxiety which you need to work through, and you will work through, and you will work through it through simple action. the wheel is going to turn. So you need to focus on small steps. You need to focus on simple actions, because it's the only way that you're going to move through this particular phase of your life. We then also finished off with the Ace of Cups, which I said to you is about a new emotion, a new feeling, a new energy coming into your life that's going to allow you that sensation of your cup runneth over. And this is going to be a big decision that you have to make. So in order for this new energy to filter into your life, to come into your life, there is going to have to be a big decision that you have to make, that you're going to have to make during November. And I'm going to take a guess, an educated psychic guess, Pisces, that this decision has to do with action around your home, around your life, around your sense of identity. Okay? And once you've made that decision of working through all of this simply, but moving forward, making action, taking action, that is when this new energy, this new vitality, this new emotion comes into your life. But in order for that to happen, you have to take action. You have to make the decision. You can't stop. You can't stop the hamster wheel. You have to keep going. But you can internalize all your successes and all your victories. Don't allow the anxiety, don't allow the overwhelm to stop you from making simple progress on your life, because happiness, joy, and abundance is the thing that is most important to you, and it is what is available to you in the month of November. But in order to get there, you've got to work through your insecurities and your fears by making simple steps. And if you can make simple steps, Pisces, you've got nothing to worry about. I am sending you much love and many blessings, Pisces, wishing you the most amazing month of November. And until we connect again, take care.